Recording.
Okay. I'll wait till Lexi comes and sits. Okay, hello. Thank you for coming today. My name is Brooklyn. And let's go around in a circle and introduce ourselves and share one thing that you would like to learn about today's class.
Okay, I'll start. My name is Lexi, and I'm just hoping to work on my new work skills, learn a little bit about Indian culture because I'm an apprentice level, and I don't know, just have some fun and listen more.
My name's Robin, and kind of the same thing. I'm excited and a little nervous about doing the beading and the needlework, but I'm also really looking forward to it and learning more.
My name's Daniel, and I'm excited to learn how to make a keychain charm. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so today we'll be beading keychains, and we will begin by picking a bead color. Now you guys can pick one or share one or pick more than one. There's 6 colors there. Then we will bead a button onto the hide before we bead the edges. And it will be a flat edge, so it will be super simple, one of the easiest edges to do. There's an example on the handout. I'll give you each one.
Thank you.
And then before we finish the keychain, we will fill it with sage, which is what's in the doggy poo bag. And I'll be around if anybody needs any help or any questions. Don't be afraid to ask. So I will give you all a piece of thread.
Thank you.
That's just for the button, so it's not too long. Alright, so take out your needles.
Here we go.
Once you guys are ready. So before you thread your needle, this is beeswax. It'll seal the end of the thread so it doesn't fray when you put it through the hole. So I'll just pass it around. You just run the thread through as many times as you like, and then you can thread your needle. Have any of you guys used that before?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I have not.
So if you, do you want to show you?
Yeah.
If you just hold the thread like this and hold it with one hand, and then you just pull down.
Oh,
Mhm.
I see.
Oh, I messed up.
Very
I'll show you again. Or maybe Robin can show you.
Oh, you just kind of like run it through it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd probably just need the one end to be
Yeah, just one.
waxed. Okay, awesome. That should be good then.
I usually just lick it.
And I only brought one pen, so we're also sharing the pen.
That's okay.
Yeah,
This is going to be the hardest part of the whole thing.
definitely. It's so.
So you just kind of like
If
do
you're
this.
not going to use your needle, put it on your felt so you don't lose it, and then nobody steps on it. It's also easier to pick up if it's on the felt.
Damn.
Do you need help?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I should have put a disclaimer there.
Such a tiny
How
one.
did
Maybe I should have.
What do you do? Do you actually like
Maybe you
kind
should
of
have
thread it
threaded
back?
that.
Maybe I should have pre-threaded those for you guys.
Sweet.
And if you
Yeah,
like,
it's framed. Do you mind passing the beeswax back down so I can try it again? I'll try the other one.
and if you need help, don't be afraid to ask. I can do it for you. I'm not gonna put my elbows on the table.
That'd be so
I'm so sorry.
No.
I just keep moving the table, so
Oh,
I'm
is
a little
it?
nervous.
Yeah, sorry, the table's a little bit
That's okay.
unstable, my bad. Meant to figure out what that was last time. I only just started
Hmm.
the issue with the so
I almost got it.
And then once you get it threaded, you'll just do a double knot on the other
Oh
end.
my god.
almost got it. Well,
Okay.
Time I not?
toughest part.
You want me to tell you not
Yeah.
for you? Okay.
Oh my gosh, I have it through, but
Yeah,
it's
watch
slowly
that.
a little
Just
bit through and it's
yeah.
not wanting to
I'm just gonna
go
watch
through
it.
further.
Okay. So you just start by making a knot.
Yeah. No.
and then just do one again over top.
Oh, is that just so it doesn't come?
Yeah, that's just so it's nice
There
and
we go.
thick, so it doesn't coat through the hide. Because if you pull hard enough, you can just pull this thread right through the hide.
Right.
So now it's nice and thick and it won't go anywhere.
So so just like take a little bit and like double knot like
Yeah.
like that basically, huh?
Yeah, as close to the end as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I like
Okay.
Oh, you got it.
together or anything? Or
Nope. That's
just
perfect.
Like that.
So we knot it just kind of around the needle.
You're gonna knot it at the very end right
Or
there.
at the end there.
Yeah, just so it doesn't come through the hide.
Ah, gotcha.
And then if you'd like, I can pass around the little example.
Triple knot it because for a second, sorry.
Can I pick my colors?
Yeah.
Can I do
Once
purple
you-
and black?
Once
No, I
you
know
all
how-
knot it.
I'm hunters.
So you can just take some of the beads out and
Yeah.
just put them on your.
You
On
probably
your
don't need like
belts?
many, right?
No, not that much, and you can always grab more if you need it.
Like about a little more than 20. Almost.
Yeah.
Okay. Go. So
You just pick your bead color.
oh.
Here you go.
You can also look at the example.
Thank you.
And once you've picked your bead color, I will pass around this pen, and you will put your button on the hide exactly where you want it. You'll take this and poke it between the holes of the button, so you know where to place it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So on the hide, there's black marks because
Yeah.
of where I had to mark it up and cut it. So preferably fold that on the inside,
Yeah.
so you don't see the little black mark.
And also have the marks from the marker on the inside too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Or I usually put it on the outside because you're not going to see it anyways once the button's on it.
Oh, true.
Yeah. But you don't have to fold it when you mark the button.
Can I use some of your purple? I think pink and purple might be cute together.
Yeah. Let me just.
Oh, yeah,
touch it
yeah.
First, and then you may have it, of course.
The black beads after. Are we doing the same one? Let's see.
Let's see. I'm gonna brush some reds as well. I'm gonna purple and red.
And if you want, Robin, you can put your beads on the felt. That way they don't roll around.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's easier to pick them up with the.
Do they have to be big dots?
Shit. There
Do little dots work?
Little dots work. As long as you can see the dots, it works.
Does anyone else want the red? I'm not gonna point it out if no one else is gonna need it, but. Yeah, no? Okay. And we'll just. hold on.
And you can always go back for more.
Yeah.
There's no. Now you got it on there, that's all you get.
So sorry, what are we doing with that?
So you're gonna put your button on your hide.
Okay.
I got a clear one.
Preferably the other side, just so you don't see the little black marks from me cutting it out. And then grab the pen and put the tip of the pen in the holes of the button,
Oh,
exactly where you want them. So that's where you know where to put the needle.
Let's try it.
Oh yeah, sorry, my beads mix together sometimes. I spill them. It's a very nice blue glass
Okay.
bead.
This is so much fun. We'll see if the actual beading is as fun. I feel like I'm not gonna be that great at it.
Oh, it's all learning. I had to teach myself, so I took a couple of times.
Mm.
It's all about patience.
Ring size.
Oh, that?
Like perfect.
Oh, wow.
nice.
So once you've gotten your little holes on your hide, what I do, which is easiest for me, is I put the needle through the back of the hide, trying to come up through the black dot you've made. Not both sides, just one side.
Oh, okay.
So you don't sew them together.
And then with this,
You just leave it.
like just like
Yeah.
this is fine? Okay.
Because you like to leave a lot of slack, because when you start beading, the thread is going to start pulling,
Okay.
and it'll start to eventually almost pull
So
it out.
up and under.
Yeah, just up and under, try to get as close to the black hole as possible. Don't poke yourself.
No guarantees.
And then all the way through?
All the way through, and it doesn't have to be perfect either. You're just throwing a button on. If it's a little messy, nobody's gonna notice.
Oh, I missed that. That's okay.
That's okay.
Now what?
Pull it all the way through till the knot hits the end.
Oh, it's supposed to not the other end as well?
Just you're supposed to knot this end. Did you knot the end with the
With
the
the-
needle?
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
No, you're supposed to knot this end. But that's okay. I can re-thread it for you. Because
Okay.
it probably won't go
I-
through.
That makes sense. I was.
That's okay.
Okay, let's see. Is there any other needles? Because I can actually just undo the knot if I have something small enough to like.
Yeah. I
is it
have
actually
a
in there?
whole other bag of
Okay.
needles.
And then do I pull it all the way through?
All the way through.
Do we put the button on?
Yep, you can put the button on now.
Like through the needle?
So what I would do is I put the button on. Whatever side you think is prettiest.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
So once you've gone all the way through, you've gotten the prettiest side of the button, and then just secure it with your hand so it doesn't move, and then put the needle through the other hole.
Okay.
Straight
Try
through.
not to poke yourself.
Yes, and try not to poke yourself.
Top, down.
Right through the other hole. Yeah, if your hands get sweaty, it gets a little hard to pull the needle through. That's something I struggle with. So usually if it gets too bad, I use a pair of pliers. And if I don't have a pair of pliers with me, I just use my shirt or my blanket. So I'm usually beating on my couch.
One more knot. There we go. Thank you.
And and then just keep repeating that process until the button is secured, nice and tight, and you don't feel like it's gonna fall off.
It's not straight, but that's okay.
That's okay. Everybody's is unique and individual. There's nothing about perfection here. It's all about character.
Okay, wait. So.
So, not this end. Just so when you pull.
Oh, so it's like double. Oh.
Just so when you pull
Oh
it
my
through,
God, I'm missing the
it doesn't
Everton game.
go all the way
Yeah, I
through.
saw the first period.
Right. Okay. And this side you do nothing with, and then
Yeah,
it shouldn't.
I know.
Okay.
Just do you want slack on this? Because once you start pulling the thread tight, it's gonna start to pull out of the needle a little bit.
Right. Yeah. But only one.
Only a little.
Yeah, I'm trying so hard not to spoil it.
Oh, did you record it?
My parents gave me Sportsnet,
Oh, okay.
so
So
I'm
you can
gonna
go back.
require it
And,
later. Yeah.
there you go. That's
Go.
awesome.
There's a little.
So make sure that the
Was it
knot
like a
that we
gift?
just tied is as close to
A
tight as
gift?
possible.
Was that a gift?
Oh.
Well, they had
I
a
didn't have a problem with
subscription,
my.
No,
and they
nice.
just gave me
Well, that's
the
not
Alright, bent the
Mhm.
If there's a, it's not nearly at the end where the knot is, but there's a little like frayed part
Mm-hmm.
to the.
Okay.
I thought like to zone. or
Your
whatever it's
thread
called
doesn't have to be
for,
that long because
that's
we're
what
just
I
gonna
watch
tie it
football
to the
It's
Okay.
like the football streaming one.
with the button.
Mhm.
We're just gonna do the
Lifesaver,
button
because
on it.
before
So
I
if
had
it's a
just-
little
'cause I'm
short,
a
that's
Baltimore
totally
guy.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
And since
I'll
the
knot
team
this for
that
you.
East, they never televise any of the games here.
You guys talking about getting missing out?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our teams are playing right now.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Our team probably. I'm a Pittsburgh guy. And they've been playing
It's
shit recently.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
There you go.
You
I was,
bagger.
no, I was, absolutely. When I was
Well, this
in
is
08, I can tell you exactly when it was. In 08, it was like the first time I like was conscious and watched a hockey game.
Yeah.
And they won the Stanley Cup, so
You sick kid.
Nice.
yeah, I did jump on the bandwagon, 100%. I did the same thing with Baltimore with my football team,
Mm.
2012. Is it gonna eventually like tighten? Like keeping it pro?
Yeah. So you just got it. This is not really like gentle thread that you can really pull on it.
Okay.
This, because you didn't pull it all the way through in the beginning to get the knot against it, it's not going to, but it's fine because we're gonna melt it
Oh,
to
okay.
the hide.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be perfect.
So
But
okay,
as long
so
as it's tight.
so we do that and then we put the button on or what?
Yeah. So pick your favorite side of the button
Yeah.
and pull it all the way through. Try to align the holes right back onto the dots that you made,
Yeah.
and then you put the thread and the needle back to the other side.
Right.
the other hole in the button. And then once you're happy with how secured your button is, we can tie another knot as close to the height as possible, and then we'll just melt it. So it does not move. It's stuck there forever.
Forever.
Kinda messed up.
That's okay.
So it's like,
So what I would do is I would just de-thread the needle,
Okay.
and pull the thread back through, and then you just re-thread your needle.
Okay.
Do you want me to help you with that?
Yes,
Alrighty.
please.
Yeah. It can be a little hard sometimes.
I almost ripped my thread.
Tough.
Look at my needle.
Oh yeah. I have a needle that I used religiously for like 3 years,
Oh my
and it is turned.
Little
There you
pen.
go.
Oh, thank you.
Do we just put it through once and then we're good, or do we
You put it through as many times as you like. I would do it at least 3 times.
Oh, I've done mine like 6 times.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
Just at least 3 times.
Does it matter if you end on the bottom?
Yes, you want to end on the bottom so that nobody can see the knot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
I think I heard that puncture you. Okay, I estimated how long the button was going to take.
Sorry.
No. So you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do now is flip over the hide and tie a knot as close to the
Do I
hide as
take my
possible.
thread out?
No, I would keep the needle on. It makes it a little easier to keep track of where your thread is. Bless you.
Excuse me, oh my gosh.
But if it's easier for you to do without the needle, that's fine too.
So I missed what you just said today, but I think I'm ready.
So just how you would tie a knot
Okay.
with the thread, try and get the knot as close to the hide as possible.
Okay.
And you can do it once, you can do it twice. I keep the needle on when I do it, because it just makes it a little easier for me to keep track of where my thread is.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then once you've done it, we'll just give it a little trim with one of these scissors, which you all can have your own. And then we will melt it with a lighter, just a little bit of flame. If you guys are uncomfortable using a lighter to melt it, I can do it for you.
I'm not even close, but does that matter?
That doesn't matter. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. We're gonna melt it.
Sweet.
What experience with melting things with threaders?
Yeah, cut it above the knot though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it matter how close? Because it's getting burned.
Yeah, I would do it close, but leave a little. That's perfect. And then would you like to melt it, or would you prefer?
Yeah, I'm on fire.
Okay, so when you melt it, try to get it as close to the hide as possible without burning it. And then once you
Does the
stop,
hide burn?
the hide will blacken.
Okay.
And then press your thumb on it. It shouldn't burn you, but you will flatten out the melted thread.
I do not think my button is perfectly placed. I do not care.
That's fine.
Yeah, right.
Does not have to be perfectly burn
No. I was like, I was just making sure I didn't get thread on me.
you.
Because you do the same thing when you thread string with cross sticks. You have to burn all of the
Oh yeah. Okay.
ends off. And every single time you do it, because they're wax, if you lick your finger, it sticks to your finger, and you pull off the
Oh yeah.
the wax with your finger.
Oh,
It sticks to you.
no. I do like melting stuff for
Just cut it.
like leather, like polish for like
This
boots.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Well, I did that, I suppose,
Do you want me to burn it?
because well, it's the thing I had to learn for the military.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah, so similar sort of thing. I have like flat, Anyway, let's see. We got this.
I have a slight irrational fear of, thank you, fire and heat.
Oh yeah. I have no problem doing that.
I think being scared of fire and heat is kind of rational.
I think it's reasonable.
I don't know.
It's to the point where like I'm afraid of using the stove most of the time, and the oven really freaks me out still.
So we just take the lighter.
So just cut your thread as close to did you knot it?
No, I need to knot it and
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Then cut it. Then you'll use the flame to melt it, and then press down with your thumb.
These buttons are so pretty.
They're real abalone.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then once the button is secure,
Sorry, I'm behind.
that's okay. Once you've secured it, you cut your thread, everything is nice. We will re-thread the needles. So I have white and black thread for the edge. It really just depends on your preference. If everybody wants white, we can do that. If everybody wants black or mixed, that's okay too. But I'll just pass them around and you can re-thread your needle.
How much?
I would say about a foot and a half. You want a good amount, just again.
I guess too much is probably not an issue. Cut it.
Yeah, like too much is not an
I guess
issue.
just depending on, that's probably good.
Yeah, that should be good.
I'm thinking of like a Subway sandwich.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, that one's good. I think that would be enough. More is better than less.
Yeah.
And if it's,
I'll actually take the black.
Sorry.
you know, just cut it to whatever size you think is good for you.
Would you be able to pass the
Wax.
wax?
Now this could be the tricky part. So patience is key. I'll make my way around if you need any help. And before you start, you'll want to fold your keychain in half and start about half a centimeter away from the fold. So I'll just take yours there.
So I
Oh,
burned
other
this
side.
other side. Oh,
Yeah.
I've never done this before.
No, it's okay.
Just burn it.
So yeah, just melt it, the little tag parts that are hanging off, and then press it down with your thumb.
Got it. Oh, I'm just melting like little end pieces.
Yeah, just the little end pieces.
Got it.
Just so they're not sticking out, and then it really secures it to the hide.
Oh yeah.
I think the most
This is
issues
the
I'm
hardest
having
part.
is picking,
I
picking
can,
up the needle.
if you need help threading, I can definitely help you.
To do bookbinding, so
Mm.
the process
Oh.
is pretty.
Oh, that is a problem. That is, yeah. That's okay.
It's
Sorry,
still,
I
it's
should
still
have helped
okay.
you.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, it's got character.
Mhm.
It's got character.
Yeah, it's no character.
That shouldn't be a problem.
No. I was like
Yeah, here, try
Yes.
your needle quickly,
needle.
just to make sure that it can still get through the hide.
Okay.
Just because if it gets a little too. Oh no, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got character.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I should have been watching. I'm sorry,
It's okay.
but it should be fine. It shouldn't hinder the process
No.
at all. Are you okay? Did you burn yourself?
No. Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay.
On the other end, it's still like a little bit.
If you want, you can trim it too.
Oh, it's like trimmed. Like here, take a look.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Do I need to burn it?
No,
If it's-
no, I don't think so. You're not as thick enough that it shouldn't go all the way through. But if you want, you can trim the hide, reshape it a little bit, or keep it the way it is. It's not
It's fine.
wrecked or anything.
No.
I think it looks good.
And I think my quick thinking was quick.
That is okay.
But
Okay, you've rethreaded it.
Yes.
So what I usually do is I'll take my pinky finger and I'll just put it against the fold.
so I'm still behind. What's
That's
going on?
That's good. Okay. So right now we're just trying to gauge where we want to start. So what you'll do is you'll fold your keychain in half, try to keep it as equal as possible.
Yeah.
Start about half a centimeter away from the fold right there,
Mhm.
and stick your needle through the back,
Okay.
binding them together.
Okay.
And then after you stick it through the back, you're gonna pick up one bead, and then we'll all meet there.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. Does anybody else need to come and show them?
Yes, please.
So here, I'll go in between you so you can cheat in if you want. So,
Oh, do I need to put it? Use new threads? That's enough.
yeah, I would use new thread. We just pass around the thread. You want white or black?
Let's go with black.
Okay. I said about a foot or a foot and a half of thread, or whatever you feel is long enough.
You got a big enough gap.
Okay.
More is better. Yeah, that's a big enough gap.
You there?
Sure. You just want it to be big enough that you can get the little tag.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
So that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So you can all look at that.
And then I put a bead.
Yeah. So get it all the way through first. Did you knot it?
Nope.
I feel like there could have been more structure to my instructions. I feel bad.
It's a learning experience.
I know.
We're learning.
I hope none of you are getting too frustrated.
No.
The only thing I'm frustrated with is picking up the needle.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to fold in half and then probably about there.
Okay.
You know, and then just go through the back, pull it all the way through until your knot hits the back of the hide, and then I'll come back around. Okay. This is coming out.
And then, so we don't want this through here?
Not yet. We'll put that in last because you don't want to be working around this big, heavy, clunky piece of metal that's going to pull it down.
That makes sense.
Alright, got it. Well, now again.
Make sure you insert it through both pieces of hide.
What oh, there
What kind of hide is it?
This is deer hide, I believe. And if you want, I can do the first bead for you. You would like me to do the first bead for
we go. I
you?
think a bead is on.
You put a bead on?
Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be.
Here. That's perfect. So, what you'll do is you'll try and get this bead to the side as much as possible. You want it to lay flat on the side. Make sure these are aligned. And then once you put a bead on this, it's going to be for every case, you're going to go to the bead and go through it.
Okay.
Oh.
It's kind of tricky with the first bead because it likes to move around. And there's going to be issues because it's tricky. That's okay.
Is it because mine thing was threading?
I think it's because the thread went through another piece of thread
Yeah.
by accident.
I think I put the whatever it's called
The
bead through the needle. Maybe over the
Yeah,
needle.
that's okay. That's okay. I will fix it. I'm so sorry, guys.
And it's back to front for the first.
Yeah, back to front. I'm so confident in this. You guys are doing great. Okay, fixed it.
Sweet.
So, yeah, you're gonna make sure your hide is even. Yes, on here. Not take out mine. Go through the button, or the bead. Yeah, I can get it through. It's kind of tricky with the first bead. Like that.
Yeah.
Pull it all the way through. And what the fuck happened? I don't have good lighting in here.
Sorry, yeah, that's the one issue that I
That's
need
okay.
to have to fix it with my living room is, slash dining room, whatever, is I need to install another light fixture because it is crazy. There's the only one is like way off the side of the room.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Is it because the thread that I have is like parting?
Yeah, I think it's because it's fraying a little
Is it
bit.
what?
Should do one.
I think I can fix it. Sorry, guys. I'm
That
doing
was a little bit, hopefully. So.
Sorry. She's gonna watch this and be like, wow. F.
No, she won't.
No. It's a good learning experience, right? It's about like,
That did not fix it. Okay, we're gonna restart. I will rethread your needle for you, okay?
Okay.
Because I feel really bad right now.
All good. I promise. I'm in. No,
Distress.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm missing that. Yeah. Sorry, that was my fault. Robin, you need help?
I might, yeah, I feel like I put it a little too far in, so it's not really on the side.
That is, so I'll come around and help you in just a sec.
yeah, I think I might do the same thing.
Could you pass me the beeswax?
Yeah.
It's tough. Because like you gotta place it perfectly and then it's hard to get it through both sides.
Mm-hmm. Because it's only a class of 3.
Oh no, I think I might on the opposite.
I'm stressed with it.
Being too close to the head, I don't know. Maybe.
Because your needle's bent. I'm not even saying I should do with my needle. It starts to twist once I get the thread through.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Okay, tie a double knot on that. I'm just gonna go around and try and help others.
This is how my first one's looking. I'm not sure.
That's a little too thin.
A little, yeah.
So
I did too thick, too thin, you know.
it doesn't really matter how far in you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just want it. It's just all about how you place the bead.
Okay.
Yeah. So put one of your beads on.
So,
Right here. It's easier just to pick it up.
oh, yeah.
And then you pull it all the way down. And then you go in.
And just repeat.
Mm-hmm. So you go in.
And
Try to
now,
get closer to the. Trying to keep it as straight as possible at the same time. Because then this is how your hide will get all mixed up. Not even. So you pull it through and then tighten this by going through it.
whoa. Okay.
Yeah, your little.
I don't know what you said.
No, it's okay. It's just a little slack from the knot that's getting all tangled up in there. So we'll cut that. And then you just put it around your button. Oh,
I don't know what you did.
it's okay. This happens. It's just the thread getting a little
Yeah.
congested. And then you'll keep trying to go around your thing. Okay, I'm gonna cut that in a second because it's frustrating me. And then you just pull it and you want it to like flat like that.
Okay.
So what you'll do now, after I cut this, is you'll take another bead on your needle
Mm-hmm.
and then sew through both sides. Want me to show you?
Right, and then twice, right?
Yeah, so.
No, I want to alternate. So,
Oh, you want a different color?
mind if I just
Go for it. Go for it.
If I mess up horribly, you come back to me.
Got the bead through, but now there's
Yeah.
it's a little mixed up.
So one step that you missed is going through the hide again.
Oh, okay.
So. Oh, you got it much better. So I think I can just go back through. And we'll just.
Okay, now
There you
come
go.
on.
Oh, okay.
So what you want to do now is go through the back of the hide. Coming out the front. And then secure it. Kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
And then go through the bead again. And then you just want to tighten it so it lays flat like that.
Okay.
And then you'll take another bead and I'll come back around. But I'm just going to cut this little slack because that will get mixed up in your thread.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Time are we at? 33 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not, probably not gonna.
If it doesn't get finished, I can finish these for you and bring them back to you.
Well, I don't know.
So I go all the way through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I go back down from the bottom of the hide through the bead.
Yeah, so what you want to do right now is just go
And then.
through the hide again, through the back as close to this one as possible. I'm going to cut your slack though.
Okay.
So come in as close to that one as possible. Come out. This will lay here. Once you've come out this side,
Yeah.
with your needle thread, go through the button.
Okay,
Through the
so
bead.
should I put the needle in through the hide, pull the slack, and then put it through the
The button, bead, yeah. Yeah, go for it.
I think I have this correct. I want to make sure before I do the next step. So I just put the bead on,
Mhm.
and then I went through the bottom to the top,
Mm-hmm.
and then I put back the bead like this.
Yes.
And then,
And then just try to keep it as flat on the edge as possible.
yeah, and then after that, after this, let's not have the needle on, like, come right off on the thread or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then after this,
Mm-hmm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
And then after this, now do I throw in another bead?
Yep.
And then I just repeat.
And then you just repeat it
Got it.
all the way around it.
Awesome. I think I understand the methodology. That makes perfect
So I'm
sense.
just here to support, so if you feel like I'm standing over you, just let me know. So now,
You're
yeah, that's
judging
okay.
us.
So now, now what you're gonna do is put the needles through this pink bead.
Do the back like that?
You can do either side. Yeah. And then, yeah. And before pulling it completely tight, try and just make sure they lay beside each other.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can pull it a little tighter. Yeah, that's perfect. Just how your fingers are great. And then pull it tight sideways so that it's flat. Perfect. Oh, and then you just repeat that.
Okay.
So now I've grabbed it. Go through the back of the eye.
Put it on the needle
Yeah.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have roommates, Lexi?
Yeah. So I have 2 channels in the basement, and then I live up here with my brother and a 3rd roommate.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought I saw somebody.
And once you put it through the back of the
You
eye,
Access.
very
and come up the
well
front,
might have.
and you'll just put the needle back through that 3rd bead.
Okay.
And just repeat the process. Awesome. You guys are getting the hang of it. You're doing really good.
Back.
All things considered with my bad explanations.
I don't think it was bad.
No, you did great.
Yeah, you're great. Oh.
How you doing?
I have no idea.
I'm great. Let me see.
I think I got the
You're okay?
a second knot through there, and I don't know if that was the right way to do it, but it's wrong.
Trying to take a
Yeah.
look, just so I can see.
Yeah. Dude, I just lost my needle. No, it's still there.
So what you've done is you've gone around. So let me just pull this tight. Perfect.
Sweet.
You just have to pull it tighter. So let me just see. Yeah, and then you just grab another bead. Here, you just what you do for picking up beads is you just pick a needle through,
Yeah, okay.
and then you can pull it up with your finger. And then what I do is I pull it all the way down so I can see where it'll lay. And then it goes through the back again.
Yeah.
You come out the front, tighten it.
Yeah.
And then through the black bead.
Oh, you don't have to go through the hide again?
No. So just one more
I
time.
think I accidentally went through the hide twice.
That's okay. It's really secure.
Okay.
Just go through the hide once, pull it through the front, then go through the bead.
And I
up through
assume
the
like it's just like a little bit over from the last
Yes.
hole or whatever.
Perfect. You guys go. I'm very impressed.
Well, it's just because you're a good teacher.
Bead goes on and then you put it through the hide again.
So get that bead all the way down.
All the way down.
It's just, it's a good example of
Okay.
how we're all like kinetic kind of learners. Or
Yeah.
at least I am. Like I need somebody to show me how to.
I feel like I'm a pretty good mix, but I think I'm gonna live walking out.
Yeah.
And make sure your hide is even. And then go through the back.
I think I'm quite situational. Like
You want
especially
you go
for
it.
like school when
You know?
like lecturing for me.
Yeah, perfect.
I don't feel like I learn when I just sit there and listen to people read PowerPoints.
Yeah. So
No, yeah. Well, no one does. I feel like even like auditory, like visual learners don't learn well that way.
Okay, I did something wrong.
I mean, we learn better than kinetic learners do in those.
I forgot to mention as well, on the back there's an example of what it looks like.
Whoa.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have showed you. This is what we're making.
I guess I had an advantage then because I already knew.
I think I messed up.
Nope, you're doing good. So what you're gonna do with this now is you're gonna put the needle through the black,
Oh,
Bead.
that's what I was missing.
up through the black bead.
Okay, which way though?
So, either way, you just gotta put it up through the black bead.
Sweet.
Yeah.
God, that's fine.
And then just make sure the thread doesn't go around or,
No, tight knot.
yeah.
That's what the issue was the first time. Is I accidentally tied a knot and then it frayed.
Oh yeah. And even if you miss a bead by accident and you just move on to the next bead without, making it completely flat, that is okay. It's not gonna ruin it. You can keep going. And for myself, I didn't learn learn how to bead in a in a sacred space. I taught myself how to bead at 16.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just taught myself off of YouTube,
Cool.
which is not the traditional way of going about it, but it has been such good medicine for myself, you know, reclaiming my culture, reconnecting, especially when I was moving into my Indigenous Studies program. Bringing that in there was definitely a nice thing to not exactly show off,
But show off.
but show off in a way, you know, be able to say, I am not just an urban, white, Indigenous person. I'm actively taking steps.
Good.
And yeah, and being able to teach you guys this good medicine
That's awesome.
is really nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and another thing that's really important about beading is you don't have to have, but it's really good to have good intentions while you bead.
Oh.
Good thoughts, good intentions.
Uh-oh.
Because
Not good thoughts there. So yeah,
with every bead that you add, more of those intentions get added to the work. And you're
I
going to
like
be carrying
that.
this around with you. That's why we add sage to it. So you be carrying around some sacred medicine that will help you. You know, they ward off bad spirits, they lift up your spirit. You know, there's a little bit of support with you at all times. Plus it smells really good.
True.
Oh, speaking of which then, should we stop at some point around the...
So I'll get to that. Once you guys are almost, or at least halfway, we'll touch on that. And we'll start putting the sage in there. But we're gonna have to wait until you guys are at least halfway so that the thing will actually hold sage.
Right, yeah, so just
Mhm.
fall out, yeah.
Just remembering to make sure your height is even. And if you need any more help, don't be afraid to ask. And if you run out of thread also, if you just didn't grab enough thread, that is okay too. We'll finish off your bead and we'll just start with some new thread. It happens to me all the time.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can just...
Yeah. Does it help? Oh, is it getting hard to pull through?
Yeah.
Something that helps me is I'll just use my pocket or my shirt because it gives you a little extra grip.
I've been using the table.
Yeah,
Right,
that
yeah.
helps too. I wouldn't use the scissors because you will cut your needle in half, and I've done that to myself.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just get a good wedge in there, and I'm just cutting my needle in half.
I'm worried about snapping the needle.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Well, I'll try not to.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. No,
I'm just looking, not critiquing. Nothing has to. That's okay. I'll pick it up later. That's perfect. That's really nice.
Thank you.
I love the color combo.
Sorry?
That's beautiful.
No.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I found it.
Alright, let me
What's that?
take a gander.
Oh.
Beads around your house.
Oh, yeah. Just, like, hide them in every nook and cranny.
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful button.
Super cute.
Perfect. And you want to pull that tight.
Tight.
Yeah, once you've got it on the side, you want to pull that tight.
Alright, by the way, do you have any trouble finding your parking
perfect.
stuff?
Oh, that's perfect. So this is what I meant by missing a piece.
It's not good.
I'm like-
You know,
I'm literally like 2 stalls.
it's not going to ruin it.
in the
It makes
visitor
it
stall
more
right there.
character, makes it more
Nice.
individual.
Yeah.
And you can just
I
keep
didn't know if I was
it.
at the right building.
Yeah.
Because like
So
when
it
I
looks like
looked
you
on
did
Google
is
Maps,
you went
it
through.
says that the entrance is on the front of
without
like
adding
Gordon
your
Head Road.
Oh.
So every time you
Like,
secure it, you
what's
wanna add
really
that.
stupid though is that the 3 entrances don't connect to
But
each
it
other.
is fine.
Huh.
Yeah. So basically, if you want to get to like houses 1 through 7 is one entrance, and you want to get to houses 8 through I don't know like 60 or something is another entrance. There's a third entrance for numbers like 61 through 78 or something. It's over there.
A lot of buildings here. Eh?
Yeah, it's a pretty big complex. I think like it's. So.
And I also added a video to this. It's literally just go to YouTube and look up beading edging tutorial. It's a lady with white felt and blue beads.
Hello.
And,
Sorry, I was in the middle of a project there.
Cool.
Don't.
and
Sorry.
it will show you in steps exactly how to do the flat edge bead. So I will provide bags at the end of this, and you guys can take all of these materials home with you.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if you guys don't finish it today, that is totally fine. You know, and if you need any help, you can always reach out to me. Yeah. It might be easier, Robin, if you pick up the bead with the needle.
Oh, yeah.
You can do it either way, but it might be easier and you have less chance of poking yourself.
I did it around one too many times. I think I went back between.
No, you just gotta tighten it. It looks a little funny, but you just gotta tighten it. I mean, you did once there. But it's fine.
Take it out, right?
It's fine. So what you did here is you went through the hide again without grabbing a bead beforehand,
Yes, I did.
which is fine.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
watched
gonna-
you do one whole bead.
Yeah. So do you want that?
Yeah.
So now you're gonna pick up a black bead. You're gonna bring it all the way down to the hide.
Oh, yeah, you're 100% right. I didn't pick up a bead before I went back under.
And then you're gonna go through. It doesn't matter if your bead moves around a little bit while you do this
Yeah.
step. You're gonna pull it, tighten it. And it doesn't matter if it looks like that until you put the thread through again.
Yeah.
And tighten it to the hide. So it looks a little bumpy here
Yeah, that's
because it's not secured to this one. But it's fine. I also really love your color scheme.
thanks.
And now what you'll do is you'll pick up a purple.
Yeah.
You'll bring it all the way down the hide. Go through the back to the front. Pull it. And then go through the bead again. You're like, okay, shut up. Give me back the needle.
I was like I said, very kinetic. So like basically when you're like doing something with your hands, I can't hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Well, I totally get that. Like also like focusing on one specific thing, you can't focus on anything else.
Yeah.
You're doing a really good job.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
You're faster.
Thank you. It's good. Yours is hard.
Mine literally looks like a J once. But it's good for when you're trying to get those little nooks and crannies. Yeah, a thimble is also a really good thing that I use while you're doing this. If you have one, I don't have them, but I also embroider, and I've had an embroider needle go through my thumb.
Oh
The
no.
end with the
Oh my
with the
gosh.
thread on it because I pushed so hard, and it went through the thimble too. So,
Whoa.
but it'd probably be good for these ones because it's so thin.
I don't actually have this.
Oh, look at you.
Should I?
If you guys think you'll benefit from that,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's put it.
Just be really good to most of them fall.
I don't think that the needle is sharp enough to actually pierce.
Yeah.
I'm having a bit of issue with that.
Oh, the needle is sharp enough to pierce your skin.
Oh, to pierce your skin.
I've been pressing it. I think it's because I have calluses on
Oh,
my
the
fingertips. Yeah.
Yeah, the top will, but yeah, it could be because you got calluses on your hands.
Yeah, I've been literally pushing it right into my thumb tip.
So am I going through it
Yeah.
now without the bead on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Mm-hmm. Let's do a little purple bead.
and then put another one on.
Looking good, looking good.
Bead goo.
And yeah, just make sure to tighten it upwards.
Oh, wow.
Just so it stays flat.
Gotcha.
But you can see in my example, it's not perfect. It's wavy because I tightened the thread too tight. There's some on there that are, not done properly, but that's all part of the process. That's the beauty of beadwork as well. It's all individual. Nothing can be perfect. Nothing can match perfectly. And that's also what I love.
It's never like perfectly uniform. Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, like I'm saying, there's too much slack there.
Cramping so.
Your fingers?
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and fix that. I
Yeah,
see it's a
so
little
what
bit
you
there.
can just go back through the bead.
Oh no. Right here was a little bit loose, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go back and tighten it.
That's perfect. Go back through the bead. I'll just sit there. Thanks for your patience, guys.
Thank you for showing us how to do that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Brain material. That's stuff.
I guess I didn't test this out well enough because I tested it on one of my friends who also beads with me.
Okay.
So it was a little. I didn't expect a lot of bumps in the road, but it's totally fine. It's completely. What
Yeah, this is it's
Something
good to
happens.
test it.
you
'Cause,
go
like,
through the bead again.
Okay. I think I might have. Well, I guess.
No, that's perfect.
That's good.
Yeah. And even I, after doing this for years, I will start a project and I will forget how to do it halfway through, and I'll have to remind myself by watching. Would you guys benefit from the video?
I think I've got a
That would have been useful 5 minutes ago. Okay.
I think it was like the you showing right in front of me was exactly what helped me.
Okay, perfect.
When I was able to watch you like actually see what you did.
Exactly. And then you just put another purple bead on. And I will pull out bags.
Okay, I'm doing it as.
So you, in these bags, you can fit the beads you'd like to take, and I will cut out some thread for you guys to take home with you as well. Daniel, you're the only one with white thread, right? Yes.
Yes.
So I'll just start little baggies for people. And this is also good, even if you do finish it today, this is really good for, you know, fixing anything if a bead falls off or your button comes off, you know. And I'll just give you quite a bit of thread. So just ignore me, you guys focus on what I'm doing.
What's your video? Is that everyone?
It's at like 50 minutes.
Yeah, we're going over.
You might have to cut some of that.
Yeah. I might have to just download it onto my laptop and then try to, I'm just gonna reach over you. And then try to edit it somehow. My partner can show me how to do it though, he's good at that.
Well, I think part of it is like you're not supposed to edit the video because part of the thing is like, well, it doesn't go too long. I don't know.
Yeah. Which is gonna be the other an hour long video. Or we could just end without finishing them.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean, this
not.
is
I don't
really
know if
good.
I think my hands might actually start like cramping.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to be in pain or anything.
I got
Just
baby
snap it.
hands.
And then I'll just give you guys materials. You can take it with you. If you guys have any questions,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to ask.
And of course, like, after this, we're gonna quickly have to cut the rice things.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, have some snacks. Yeah.
So after you feel like you've gotten to a point where you're ready to end it, before the video's over, you can just put whatever beads you have left and into that bag, and then put it back into the bag I handed you with all your materials in there. That way you can keep it all together in like a nice little thing. You done Daniel?
Yeah.
That's okay. So I'll give you a little baggie. After I'm done with these.
Can I take this bag?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's your bag. I was just making you a little baggie for
Okay.
your thread.
Okay.
Or I guess
Can I put my bead in the little bag?
here. I may have underestimated how long this would take.
Yeah.
Especially while teaching people. But I really do appreciate your guys' patience.
Thank you.
Yes, and your hard work.
I guess it doesn't really matter if I put this on now, right?
It's only easier to not put it on until you've done beading because then you won't have this big, heavy, clunky little metal ring switching the, you know, how it's laying. And then you don't have to worry about your hide coming out, you know, super crooked or something.
Be good to do like
Yes, I've gotten to the point where I can not even look at it.
Really?
I can just, it's like knitting for me. I can be watching my show.
Goals. Yeah,
Pretty
that
nice.
sounds nice.
I think I'm also ready to tap.
Oh, great.
Oh,
So-
weird. Nice.
Hey, you made it pretty far.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Getting kind of close to that, but I'm not there yet. But
Thank you.
I think what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably just gonna like sit here, because I'm not packed up with it.
yeah,
I'm gonna sit here and just do it.
yep. And then if you need, take some more beads. I have so many beads. If you feel like you need more.
Is this sage?
Oh, yes. I will also fill you guys
Sage.
with some sage. So this is sage that I collected with my youth group in Merritt.
Wow.
We went on a land with elders and we got to collect some sage, which was really nice. And then I ground it up in my blender and shorted the blender.
No, not the blender.
Did it dull all the blades or something?
It just like dumped it up. Yeah.
I have so much sage at my house.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's actually kind of hilarious.
Did you guys buy it or did you guys collect it?
Yeah, it's been given to us.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
That's usually how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so like my dad's family gives us.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Oh, is your dad's family?
We're Métis.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So this should be more than that. And then you can
It's
have
not
some
real
extra.
Métis, by the way. We're fake Métis.
Okay.
Fake
Well,
Métis.
I remember, because like in our indigenous class, he was like, you're not real Métis unless your family was born on the Red River.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your family descends from Red River.
And I was like, well, no, it was just, I'm from French descent. My great grandma was like here.
Coast Salish?
No, out east. So she was from like Trenton area, like Trenton, Ontario. I don't actually know what. Like I'm in no touch with like my relatives at all. Basically, like it's just like basically what happened was my great grandpa just told everybody he was Italian.
Yep.
So he didn't have to go to any residential schools or anything like
Yep.
that, and then he that's how he got into like getting into the war and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is he just told everybody he was Italian. So
Yeah.
I think my great grandmother basically did the same thing. Like she.
it seems like common. Like when I've told that people sort of before, they say the same thing. They're like, yeah, our family did the same thing.
It makes you wonder then, like, it makes sense then that so many, like, people are, like, doing, like, ancestry tests and, like, what? And I'm like, X%, why, yeah, like, some form of indigenous stuff.
Mhm.
Huh.
And then there's your stage as well.
Thank you.
But it's weird that it just like became like everybody was considered Métis because now my whole family is Métis, and like I'm not even like my status card is Métis British Columbia,
Really?
but I'm it's from Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where our family originated, was Ontario. So you'd think that it'd be like Métis Ontario,
Huh.
but no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's because Ontario has, like, different stamp. Why am
I think it's simply just the fact that they just group everybody together under like the same umbrella term of Métis
Mhm.
as soon as like it's been married in or whatever. And since we reside in BC, that's just how they went about doing it.
This one should time already.
Yeah.
I'm at 58 minutes.
Sweet.
Holy cow. Okay, well, I will just do a closing then. I want to say thank you for all your patience and your positivity and your readiness to learn. I really do appreciate it. And not now, but eventually, when you guys finish your keychains, you will have sticker medicine to carry with you at all times. You know. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this class today. I really did. I sure did.
I did. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I've never had a chance to be able to share this with people on this level, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's awesome.
I'm gonna go turn off the video now.
Yeah.
You got it?
I got it, yeah.
Good job.
Oh my gosh,
Bye.
my